Welcome to Fairy Tale.
ちょっと汚れたスーツケースを持って何も知らずに空から降りた地図の向こうここに山上夢見た憧れの場所 Yeah 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 The Rock City Boy Yeah 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 The Rock City Boy
I am Natsu Dragneel.
I'm Grape Bobaster.
I am Elfman.
I'm Juvia. I'm Lisa.
I'm Charle.
I'm Laki.
I'm Happy.
I'm Mira.
I'm Erza.
I'm Wendy.
We are Fairy Tale. We don't live like we have already. Oh, god damn it.
We do.
My magic arc of time manipulates my wedgie.
I'm Naruto. Wait, shit.
Aha! I suddenly see the fail in this plan.
I'm always needing someone.
Well, I can do that for you.
Like a good neighbor, Moo Moo is there. And can I get a ham sandwich?
I want a sandwich.
I wanna believe a single meme as recently as like this is me. Pretty please, all birds and bees with ecstasy, with S and G's. Rhyme and rhyme, sound like Rhino. Won't smacked up with a blackjack bottle when I stay home. And you say hey, now you feel go, got nailed it.
So, hello and welcome to episode 39 of the Fairy Tale Podcast. Woohoo!
Too bad it's not 69.
We only have 30 more to go. Just hold your horses.
It's my favorite number.
It would be Loki's
And my
favorite number.
position.
Oh, God. So anyway, yeah, as you can hear, we've got quite a few people on the show today. We're going to have another epic manga recap for you. And the read-through, if 38 is any indication, the read-through this time is going to be just as awesome. So hope you're looking forward to the read-through. We're going to have music and sound effects yet again. Our goal with the manga read-throughs from now on is to try and make it sound as much like an anime episode of Fairy Tail as possible, even with our shitty voice acting skills. So, and I apologize for that, because that's probably mostly my fault. But, again, let us know what you guys thought about episode 38. Post on our Facebook, post on Twitter, YouTube, however you get in touch with us, let us know. You're not an audience, you're members of the guild, damn it. We are the guild. We are Fairy Tale! And, we want to hear back. We want to hear back from the rest of our guildmates. So, you can also email us, fairytalepodcast@gmail.com. Let us know what you guys thought of the manga read-through of 38. The episodes are back up on the feed, and if our feed count is any indication, I want to say big thank you to everybody that's been downloading and checking it out, because we got like 800 downloads in one day the other day. So that was really cool. I've been loving that to death. Also, got new mics for different people, so some people are going to sound a hell of a lot clearer. So that's going to be one of those good things that comes across during this. And just look forward to some really great things coming up in the days ahead. But May 12th, I believe it was, we had 987 downloads, so thank you guys for that. And then the 13th, it was 955. And again, we kind of slumped back down to like the 600s and 500s. But we posted a new episode today, and we've already had, just in today alone, we've already received another 80 downloads, and that'll go even quicker. But also go to our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/fairytalepodcast, and make sure to go on there and cast your vote, because it's been official. It is absolutely 100% confirmed Toonami is coming back on Cartoon Network!
About damn time.
Yeah.
Yay!
My childhood can finally live again.
Right. So, the good news about this is we are actually posting a questionnaire where you can come on and vote as to whether you think that Fairy Tail should be part of the lineup for Toonami or not. And we want to hear your thoughts and opinions on this, and we'll read them out on the show. If we get a bunch of people commenting on it, we may only read out a few, but we definitely are going to read them, regardless of whether they end up on the show. We want to hear all your thoughts and opinions. So again, fairytalepodcast@gmail, or definitely go to the Facebook page, because I'm going to tally up these votes in a couple of weeks. So this will be up for a while, but make sure to go through the timeline on our page and find that question form and post. Let us know what you want, because I'm going to email personally the people that I talked to with Funimation about trying to request to see if Fairy Tail should be on Toonami, and I wanna have like a lot of people like just coming in and voting on this, and so I can say, hey, we've got like such and such many people that said yes, they want to see this on Toonami, and heckle them about it, trying to get Fairy Tail on Cartoon Network. We really, really want to know this, and it's just one of those things that really needs to happen. Let's get that fan support rolling in. We've got the greatest fans of any anime ever, and we want to hear from you. So again, fairytailpodcast@gmail.com if you want to comment on the episode, and fairytailpodcast or facebook.com/fairytailpodcast to go to our Facebook fan page and let us know. Also, we'll read tweets and stuff. I'm not keeping up with Twitter quite as much as I should be, but other people are, and they keep me informed. Also, I'm about to appoint somebody to constantly start checking the merchandise page on our website, so make sure when you go to fairytailpodcast.wordpress.com and you click on the merch page, we're going to be trying to constantly updating that as much as possible, because we know new Fairy Tail merchandise is coming out as the show becomes more and more popular, and I felt, because we're getting so many emails about this, that I needed to talk to you guys real quick. This is something that if the crew didn't know, then I'm educating them, but I'm pretty sure they kind of already know. We've been getting a lot of emails and posts and comments on the website, and it's mostly been about people who have all 4 volumes of Fairy Tail that have been released so far, and then saw the next episode preview, and they're like, wait, where's the next one? Where's the next one? Is there a season 2? Tell me! Yes, there is a season 2 out in Japan. They're actually on season 3 right now in Japan. I believe episode 124 might be the episode that came out recently. I don't know off the top of my head. I'm kind of just keeping my fingers crossed, hoping I got it right. But I'm actually going through right now, looking it up online to try and find out specifically what episode it was, guys. I know that we're already past the 120 mark. So that's the good news. Fairy Tail is a long-running series in Japan, and yes, there is a movie coming out. It's really, really amazing. We can't wait, and we're going to be hyping this movie, too. We hope it's really, really good. Unfortunately, we won't see it for a while, but when it finally comes over here, yeah, we're definitely buying it. No doubt about that. Also, if you didn't know, Volume 17 of the anime, or of the manga, is actually officially out, and I have it here with me. And Volume 18, I believe it is out as well. Yeah, Volume 18 is out now, and 19 will soon be up and available. It's already up for pre-order, so if you want to go ahead and pre-order it. Okay, I was absolutely wrong. 129 was the most recent episode that came out, and by Friday, 130 will be out. So pretty soon, and that's Friday the 18th of March. Episode 130 will be dropping. And yes, they're kind of in a filler arc, but unlike some other series that do filler, this filler arc actually seems pretty interesting, and it's gotten really good responses in Japan. So that is the good news coming in from that end. Alrighty, so just covering all of those. Yes, there is a season 2. Right now, the thing is, Funimation, in order to buy a franchise like Fairy Tail or buy the next season, they have to purchase several licenses. They have to purchase the licenses for the music, for the voiceover, for the animation, all sorts of stuff. They have to purchase licenses for being able to sell merchandise. So there's a lot of money they have to spend in order to grab up a show or a series. And Funimation is a business, and the way to tell that business that you want more of their product is through money. So by buying their merchandise, buying their anime, that is how you let them know you want more. That is literally how you do it. So if you already own all of it, thank you guys so much for already purchasing it. Get your friends addicted to it. Tell them to go purchase it. You know, get everybody into Fairy Tail. Spread the Fairy Tail love. That is the best thing you guys can do. And so we've talked with people before. They said that if they get season 2, they would be going all the way up to episode 96. So episode 49 through 96 would be the next batch, and they would be grabbing up the 2 OVAs, which are effing amazing. Those are so amazing. If you haven't seen them, Crunchyroll, I think, might have them, so check that out. But yeah, that would put them at around 100 episodes, which means Todd would be getting his fairy tale tattoo on his shoulder, and that will be amazing. But yeah, that's the good stuff coming up. And as far as we are concerned, the last bit of podcast news that we need to update you with is that the cons that we'll be attending will be OMG Con in the beginning of June in Paducah, Kentucky. And what is the date for that one, Wendy?
That is June 8th through the 10th. Let
So-
me double check really quick.
Okay.
Yes, it is. 8th through the 10th.
So it's June 8th through the 10th. Now, I will be attending Anime Expo, and that will be the 29th of June through the 2nd of July. So that'll be a big thing. And I'll be covering for both podcasts at that, as well as some of the other crew of Konoha Corner. But I think I'll be the only fairy tale podcast person that's going to be there. And then we're gearing up for Anime Southeast, which if you haven't been checking our Facebook, really, really should, because we've got a lot of really cool stuff going on with them. We're working hand in hand with this convention. They've given us 4 panels already, and we're possibly going to get 2 more. We'll be there with the always talented and funny Todd Habercorn, who of course is Natsu. And the really interesting part is they've given me a spot at the autograph table, so I may be signing stuff as well. And I may be signing stuff right next to Todd, which would be great because then you'd have the 2 Natsus like right next to each other, and that'd be cool. And we'll just talk about how awesome Igneel is, and breathing fire is cool, and eating fire is tasty, and we'll just be signing fairy tale stuff. Well, he'll probably sign more than fairy tale, but I'm specifically fairy tale. So you bring me fairy tale stuff, I'll sign it. I totally will. I have no issues with that. Also, the coolest thing ever is if you come to our live recording of the Fairy Tale podcast that we're doing for our panel, and you have a pre-registration badge, if you have pre-registered, one of the cool things that we're going to be doing is we're going to be giving away a free copy of our outtakes that we have, as well as some swag, some Fairy Tale swag that Funimation is sending so that we can give that out. And we'll probably sign that or get Todd to sign that. And I know that Todd is excited about this, and we've been talking with him about him coming by the panel and hanging out with us for a bit. And one of the things that we wanted to do with this panel is, of course, to give him his happy plushie that we got him. So we'll be doing that. And we may be showing some more cool stuff. But be on the lookout for Anime Southeast in Sevierville, Tennessee. And that's just outside of Knoxville, around where Dollywood and all that is. That will be taking place, I believe, July 15th through the 18th. Now, I'm double checking real quick to make sure I have that correct, because I don't want to mislead anybody. But no, that would be the 13th through the 15th. See, I'm glad I double checked. Glad. All right, so that's the 15th through the 13th, and we'll be promoting them constantly until the time comes around, because they're having us as guests. We're going to be there at opening ceremonies and being on stage for opening ceremonies. It's kind of crazy. I'm not used to this stuff. But we really, really look forward to this convention. And if you would like to have us attend any other conventions, as always, please email your guest relations person or the con chair or whoever that you know to get a hold of them, or post on the forums and just bug the hell out of them to have us attend. And send them our email so that we can talk about what all we would need to take care of to attend that convention near you. We would love to meet all you wonderful people, give you hugs, sign stuff for you, whatever you want. I mean, for God's sakes, we've signed a sock. So apparently there's nothing we won't do. Alrighty. And that having been said, I'm going to turn things over to Charle, who has our con updates.
Hello and welcome to Con News. We have Louisiana, which is May 8th through the 20th at the Hilton Lafayette in Lafayette, Louisiana. Todd Habercorn will be a ballet appearance. We have MobyCon, which is May 18th through the 20th at Ashbury Hotel and Suites in Mobile, Alabama. Colleen Clinkenbeard and Chris Sabat will be appearing. Then we have Anime North, which is May 25th through the 27th at the Toronto Congress Center in Toronto, and Monica Rial will be appearing. Then we have HammerCon, which is June 1st through the 3rd at the Von Bond Center in Huntsville, Alabama, and Todd Habercorn will be appearing. And last we have ColossalCon, which is June 7th through the 10th at the Kalahari Resort and Convention Center in Sandusky, Ohio, and Todd Habercorn will be appearing. And that's a wrap for Con News. Welcome to Charles Magical Education. Today I'm going to cover Laki. Laki is a slim young woman of average height, distinguished by her straight, pale lavender hair kept in a bowl cut-like style, with a fringe covering the left part of her forehead, and the right side remaining exposed. She was also shown sporting longer hair on other instances, with two bangs framing her face and her forehead being covered by a central fringe. She has gray eyes and a large, dark-colored ribbon adorning the top of her head. She is always shown wearing a pair of glasses with oval lenses. After the 7-year time skip, the only noticeable change in her appearance is her hair, which is styled reminiscent of her previous long cut, but wavier, with the bangs framing her face and going down to her shoulders, and with the triangular tuft covering her forehead. Her ribbon now marks the spot where Laki's hair is tied in a ponytail, reaching down to the middle of her back. She likes glasses and she dislikes perverts. Laki also has funny ways of expressing herself. For example, she refers to getting a haircut as chopping hair, eating as feeding your stomach, and sleeping as whittling away the defenseless hours. She seems to have a slightly sadistic side, as she keeps a large amount of torture devices on the wall in her room. Her magic is wood magic, which is a molding magic. It involves the utilization of wood. The user can create a variety of wooden objects to be used for combat. The user can also create sculptures as well as other non-combative objects. Users of this magic can create more than one wooden object at a time, allowing the user to defeat more than one opponent with one spell. And that wraps it up for Charles' Magical Education. Going to hand it over to Elfman for Cooking with Elfman.
Hello, and today on Cooking with Elfman, I'm going to teach you how to make Gyoudan, which literally translated means beef bowl. Now for the ingredients, you're going to need about 200 grams of thinly sliced beef, half an onion, 5 grams of ginger, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of sake, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1 tablespoon of mirin, 100 milliliters of water, half a teaspoon of dashi, 2 eggs, bene shoga, shichimi, scallions, and steamed rice. Now first, you're going to cut the onion into wedges and separate, then grate the ginger and chop the scallions. Cover 2 eggs in hot water and let them sit for 20 minutes so they are soft inside and not hard. Boil the beef and drain the water. Put the sake, mirin, soy sauce, and sugar into a fry pan. Stir at a medium heat and add the beef. And before all the sauce evaporates, remove the beef. Then add water, dashi, grated ginger, and onions. Cover cook it and boil. Then mix in the beef and stir it all together. And put the steamed rice in a bowl. Put the sauced meat on top. And put the soft egg and pickled ginger on top of that. That's the simplest way to make this. And that is it for Cooking the Elfman today. I'm going to pass it on to Lisana for Reedus Gallery.
Entry into Reedus Gallery. For this week's episode, I've got a picture titled Juvia and Water by Achibak. it's really, really, really cute, and the atmosphere and background, oh my goodness, I want it. I want this. Like, you look at this background, you look at the water, look at the reflection in the water and how it reflects the light above. That is really pretty. Yes, it's another Juvia picture, deal with it. I just happened to find a lot of good Juvia pictures this time around. But I mean, the posing looks great, the way that she's kind of sitting in the water and the expression, that cute, creepy bag thing, the Stitch face, that's kind of cute. I mean, overall, I think what really brings this all in is that framing background in the water. Because, I mean, you get that's really gorgeous, especially the reflective properties. And with that being said, let's go around the table and ask everybody's opinion about this beautiful watercolor-esque picture. Gray.
It's Juvia. What can I say?
Okay. Natsu.
Thumbs up.
Aries.
I'd say kind of in the middle, not a thumbs up or a thumbs down.
Okay. Juvia.
Thumbs up.
All right. What is one thing you liked or disliked about this picture? Gray.
I like the reflection, actually. I had
Okay.
to remember my words there quickly.
Natsu.
This just gave birth to a new coupling. I now officially announce Natsu Juvia. So
Why?
I don't know. It's
You're so
awesome. It's so
weird.
adorable.
You're-
Why not? Hey, you know what? Wendy ships like 20 million different ships in just this fandom alone.
Wendy.
I'm allowed one.
I'm telling
Yeah,
you, there's
Wendy
like a
does.
million different.
Yeah. Well, why the hell not? No, I love. I gotta say, the thing I love the most is the little plush that she's like leaning against. This is the most adorable version I've ever seen somebody do of Juvia. Even compared to Hiro Mishima's work, this is going to be
It's
probably
precious.
the highest compliment. This is probably going to be the highest compliment I think I've ever given fan art. I would love it if this version of Juvia was in the manga instead of the current one. Like, this beats Hiro Mishima's Juvia, and that is very, very difficult to do. So, Achibak, really, really good job.
Oh my. All right. Aries.
Well, I would have to say that I guess the reflection looks pretty awesome and the way the water looks. However, the way that it's drawn, I'm not a big fan of. But other than that, I would say that's really about it, what I think.
All right. And Juvia.
Heels to Jesus.
I absolutely love the look in her eyes, like on her face and her eyes, and the way her hair's drawn. I mean, it's short like the short version, but it's a little bit different, and I actually really, really like that. It's actually
She
gorgeous.
looks so innocent.
She does, and she looks so sweet.
It's adorable.
It's like my favorite. It's actually one of my favorite art styles. Absolutely love that art style.
All right. Awesome. So, with that, one word to describe this picture. Gray.
Reflection.
Natsu.
Sexy.
Aries.
I would have to say reflection as well.
Bitch is my word.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Now you both have Christina Aguilera stuck in my head now. When will my reflection show
Who I
I am
inside. All right.
Some very
Is that
tone-deaf
Christina
people
Aguilera?
singing.
I didn't know that.
I don't know, but if we get a scalpel, we might find out. Do you think humans are like piñatas? Like if you open them up, you get candy?
No.
Okay, Juvia, what's your word? Quick.
My word. Innocence.
All right. Awesome.
Wait, hold on. She's working for the Order?
What?
Oh, I see what you did there.
D. Greyman joke! Oh!
I didn't get it.
Well, she can't be. Well, I don't think Juvia would work as a Noah. That's just way too tan. She'd look like an orange person.
Yeah.
Like a tall Oompa Loompa.
Oh my gosh, stop it.
The Juvia Oompa Loompa
Can I
revolt!
wrap up this section now? Alright, and that's going to wrap us up for this week's episode of Reedus Gallery, and I'm going to hand it back to Natsu.
Alright. So this week's manga chapter is chapter 281, and so that's what we're going to be talking about. And the first thing we start off with is Quattro Puppy.
Quattro Puppy!
Alright, go ahead and get your Quattro Puppy jokes out of the way, because everybody had them right before we started.
Quattro puppies, they are heroes. They're going to take something
You
down.
stole my shin!
Da-da-da-da-da-da! Quattro power!
How did I steal your shin? Isn't it
Because
just
I'm
you?
the one who started singing Captain Planet to Quattro Puppy.
I stole it fair and square.
That's absolutely true. One of the things I love is seeing that Sabertooth had 0 points for day 2. I love seeing that. Apparently Lamia Scale as well. Or Toby. Mermaid Heel had no points. No, Mermaid Heel got 10 points. Blue Pegasus got 0 points for the battle portion. And Quattro Puppy got 0 points. So the only winners for the actual battle portion were Raventail, Mermaid Heel, and both Fairy Tail teams. I love that now there's a 3-way tie between both Fairy Tails and Quattro Puppy.
Oh, hold on. Natsu, you forgot one important fact. There's other winners in this. The winners are everyone who is going to buy that next issue of Sorcerer Weekly.
You mean other wieners?
Other wieners, yes. Wait, what?
Yes.
Winners.
So many
Wieners.
wieners! So many wieners!
Because they are going to buy that episode. They're going to buy that magazine, and they're going to see a naked lady in it.
So many.
Naked Grandma!
So many Quattro Puppy wieners!
Oh god, wiener dogs. So anyway,
Yeah, I'm
you've
hungry!
So yeah, we've got a lot more people. I like how the rest of Quattro Cerberus is like, no, and Bacchus is like, that's fucking hilarious. All right, can I please comment on the? Can we please comment on the fact that he's got earrings that look like Gara's gourd?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Like
He must be a Gara fan.
and what's up with the spider webbing on his shoulders? Like, is he? It's like he's trying to be from the Sand Village and Spider-Man at the same time.
But the thing is, though, that he's also the heavy drinker guy, so those are probably the gourds.
So there's
like
instead
No.
instead of sand, there's actually
spider.
sake hidden in those earrings.
Yeah,
Yes.
they actually have one of those at our alcoholic place that I am
But
not supposed to.
no, he is the sand spider, spider sand, does whatever a spider can. Something like that. Yeah.
He's like, yeah.
Alright, so anyway, we move on to page 6, because all the rest of it's like fan art and the usuals. But, I mean, the fan art was really good, it's just, we're trying to get through the actual manga at this point. So, we get this pretty scene. I'm starting to wonder, is Crocus, like, Venice or something? Because there seems to be a lot of waterways all over the place. Like,
Seriously.
are we in fucking Italy?
Oh my god.
Should I be worrying
That would
about
be
the Three
awesome.
Musketeers? Like, what's going on? And
Musketeers is
I'm not worried
titties.
about Three Musketeers, the like candy bar
Well, since it's
so
one of the
much.
Three Musketeers, Rufus
I'm
is
just
one
saying.
of the
I'm just saying.
Musketeers,
I'm just saying. Obviously, Urza's eating the Three Musketeers because them tits have lift. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know, but
And
I just want
your boob.
But the next time I pass out from being drunk, I want to lay.
All I'm saying is, Jalal and Urza have this nice little dialogue. Why is she even wearing pants with that skirt? It should just be panties or nothing at all underneath that. That's all I'm saying. I like how there's not a single person that disagrees with me. I really chose a good crew.
The day I disagree with naked chicks is the day I actually talk smart. And you know that?
So we've got discussion going on between the two of them about what's going on, why he can't feel the evil aura of whatever magical power it is, and they're trying to figure out what it could be. Urza has cute face, Jalal has cute face, and I like how Jalal has that little. They're both got that cute little smirk going on between the two of them, and he's just like, "Night, Urza," and I'm like, "Yeah, you two are totally going to bed together once this is over."
And then Jalal becomes
So,
ninja.
when Jalal turns into a ninja, he uses a spatula as a ninja thing.
I don't know.
So he's a cook.
He's a cooking ninja!
He's a ninja chef. It's like
Ninja chef.
It's not a
Okay.
It's
On a scale of
spatula
1 to
head.
10, how likely is it that Urza and Jalal are going to bang each other's brains out once this competition is over? Let's go ahead. Let's go around. Let's go around the call and find out. Elfman, scale of 1 to 10.
As soon as this scene's over.
So that's a 10 for you, huh? 10 means there's not going to be there's not going to be enough places to store the cup. Okay, and one means she's gonna chop his dick off if he tries. So that's the scale right there. Okay, Lucy.
That's off the fucking scale.
Oh, so it's a 10 for you. Okay. Do I even need to ask Jalal?
Crank it up to 11, baby.
Oh, God. Loki.
Jalal's gonna be the driver, and Erza's gonna be the car, and Jalal's gonna put the key in the keyhole, and the car's gonna
Okay. 1 to 10. 1 to 10, motherfucker.
In his terms, I'm gonna rev
15.
her engine.
No, Jalal's gonna rev it up.
He said 15?
What?
Jalal's gonna rev it up all the way to 15.
Happy. Your time.
Jalal, what is he doing? Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how hard are Jalal and Urza gonna hit it? You know, are they gonna hit it? Are they not? I mean, come
I
on.
say yes.
So is it scale of 1 to 10, woman?
Scale of set. Yes. 10.
Okay, there we go.
10.
And
It's
for
10.
the record, that is not a spatula.
Spatula 10.
He's supposed to look like Misugan.
Sure,
It
she
looks
uses
like a
And
sprayer of
Wendy.
I waved this ship a good day, and that's all you're getting out of me with this one.
Wait, what?
I don't.
Apparently,
I don't.
Scale of 1 to 10, woman. How hard is it for you people to have numbers?
I don't care.
The eternal shipper is not going to ship this.
I don't like Jalal, so I don't really ship him. Because I don't like him.
Scale of 1 to 10, then.
10 for Jello rated content.
You just want your lemon. She wants her lemon Jello.
Ew. Oh, I get it. That's so funny, actually.
She wants her lemony Jello.
Lemony.
I missed something.
They're lemony fresh.
Do you guys know what lemon is in fanfiction?
No.
I do.
Kind
Okay,
of.
Wendy, please explain to Happy what lemon means. This will be good education for our listeners if they don't know either.
Yes. With lemon in fan fiction is sex. Because there's like different levels of it. Citrus is when you're going to get sexual content. Lime is if like it's getting close to it, but they don't really actually have sex or it's not described. Lemon is when you actually will end up reading the smut.
So you put the lime in the coconut and you mix it all together.
You drink it all up?
I have a distraction for Toby.
So when I say lemon Jello, I'm talking about there's going to be smutty Jalal time.
What is Jello?
Jalal, Jello.
Oh, I get it!
And welcome to another episode of Happy's Education.
Huzzah!
Happy sexual education.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, that reminds me, ladies and gentlemen, remember, you can't get pregnant from a finger.
And
as he loses his noodle. Which reminds me, try instant Flameo noodles. Noodliest noodles in the whole of the Republic.
Oh my god.
People who watch Legend of Korra will understand where I went with that. Well, okay, for all Legend of Korra fans and anybody that's an anime fan, want to just go ahead and set this out. We sent another email out to Steve Blum to try and get him on Konoha Corner because we want to talk about Legend of Korra, Mass Effect, and Toonami since Toonami's coming back!
Yeah,
Wait, what is he on Legend of Korra?
Huh?
What is he on Legend of Korra?
He's Amon, the guy in the mask.
Oh, okay.
The villain.
Yeah, he's the gay one.
So he's Madara number 2. Or Toby number 2.
Anyway, I have a distraction for Dog Boy Toby in my hand.
Your penis?
No.
You made a
Oh.
It squeaks!
Moving on to the next page, because we got horribly distracted. Okay, what kind of shoes does that woman have if they say co every time she walks?
Cocoa Puff?
I think
Coco.
Designed by
I
Jiraiya.
know
Like, what kind of brand is that? Like, Prada really fucked up
Well, the
those
thing
boots.
is, though, if you say it how it sounds with sound effects, it would be...
So it'd be like ka or something like that.
Coco Chanel?
All I'm saying is that picture right there looks absolutely adorable.
Well, if the
And
noise
yes,
they
that
were
is a
making
word.
was
Adorable is a word, goddammit.
the noise
And then
they were making.
we get pointy-eared girl
Hey,
saying
Tatsu.
foo foo foo, and then we find out pointy-eared girl is Miliana, and then we get a 3/4 spread of Miliana in the moon, and I've seen so much fan art for this, and her boobies grew exponentially, and just
5
saying.
minutes later, a hentai is born.
So, just saying right now, Cat Girls just took over with the insane hotness in Fairy Tail.
And
All I'm saying is, I'd like to make the bell on her collar shake. And then just like any other girl that dresses up like a cat at a convention, as soon as she sees an Urza, glomp. A girl with any time a cat-eared girl sees another girl with big boobs and red hair, glomp. It just happens.
Well, it's like each tit is like a giant ball of yarn, so you hit at it a couple of times.
That is the best analogy ever. So yes, I'm gonna see cat girls walking up to big tittied ladies and just pawing at their breasts like it's a ball of yarn.
I do that all the time, except
I'm sure you do.
Yarn.
All right. So we get happy, loving time between Miliana and Urza, and there's huggings and cryings and talkings and yeah. Anybody else have any other comments besides yarn titties? Anybody else?
Yarn and titties.
Did we pretty much cover it with that?
Fucking called it.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. So here we go to the next part, which is on page 12, and we got this guy eating grapes. And
himself.
right off the bat, you can tell this guy's a douche. Okay, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's pretty much just describing the character in general. A complete.
Yeah, this guy is complete douche. If you just look at his lines, the way this guy is talking to his guild, this guy is a douche. And his name is Gimma, and he's the master of Sabertooth. And this guy has big balls, and I'm not talking about between his legs. I'm talking about the ones surrounding his neck. Because the man looks like he's on steroids, so I'm pretty sure the ones between his legs are actually quite tiny.
Why am I getting like a God of Thunder kind of vibe from this guy?
I know, right? It's like, hey Zeus, get off your high horse, yo.
Oh my God,
And he starts talking shit to Sting. We moved on to page 14, I'm sorry. But he starts talking to Sting, and telling him he's only got one more chance.
Is he part wood? Because he looks like Pinocchio.
And he does the best/worst thing in the world. He summons Yukio, starts talking shit to her, badmouths her horribly, then tells her to strip naked in front of the entire guild. Strips naked. And you could tell that some people are not actually happy with his treatment of Yukino.
Who would?
But then he commands her to erase her guild stamp with her own hand. And that's, like, you can see this girl shaking and she's crying, and then she bows on her, she gets down and bows in front of him and says thank you for the short time. Like, even Rogue, and I'm sorry, even knowing that I do not like these Dragon Slayers because they killed the dragons that taught them magic, they killed their parents more or less. I don't like them for that, but like Rogue, that moment there, I was like, okay, I'm kind of liking Rogue because he doesn't like this at all. And then Sting's like kind of meh about it, and that kind of pissed me off. But you can see that it's actually affecting Rogue. He's like, this is a guild, but Yukino was our comrade, and saying stuff like that, and it's really affected him, and Sting, pretty much, his attitude is he couldn't care less, and I'm like, well, that's some bullshit. What is everybody else's thought on this? Aside from the guy saying 3 thumbs up for the naked, and the girl saying 2 thumbs up and perky nipples for the naked, we already got that.
The word bubble gets a thumbs down for me.
Leave it to you to say that.
I'm sorry, but it had to be said. Even if
I'm glad they're actually fleshing out more of the characters. More of the characters themselves.
Sting is just a douchebag. I mean, I think he feels like power is the number one thing to do. If you're not the most powerful in the guild, you're pretty much trash. But I think Rogue has the whole, you're only as strong as how much you train or how much you think you are. But if there's one thing that really matters, it's teamwork and stuff. And I don't know, Rogue's personality, they both seem a little evil, but Rogue definitely has that whole caring for your comrades kind of thing. Unlike Sting, who's just a stuck up.
Okay, anybody else?
The guild kind of sucks ass.
mean, it's all run by fear. Like, they all fear the guy in charge.
He's obviously a douchebag. He's eating grapes.
You eat grapes,
Like being-
douchebag.
Being that bulky and all he's eating.
So wait. Let me see.
Grapes.
Let me see if I get this right. If you eat grapes, you're a douchebag?
Grapes are freaking disgusting. They are the worst thing ever. The flavor they make, all the things that come from grapes are disgusting. Grape candy.
But I like grapes.
Hold on, don't diss wine.
Wine comes from grapes.
I don't know. Wine, fuck wine.
Don't diss the wine.
You know what? There are women who have tried to fuck wine, okay? I'm just saying.
It's true. It's true. I've seen the internet.
It happens at parties all the time.
I've seen the internet. And my God, it was glorious.
There's this thing called the internet. It shows you everything you need to know. Like,
yeah, there's this thing called the internet, and we have Rule 34'd that shit up. So.
Oh yeah.
Grapes make me angry. I don't like them.
That's because grapes make babies, and you're afraid of them.
I am.
You don't want to see me when I'm angry. I'll smash grapes.
Okay, so anyway, the Hulk is gonna get smashed by the boulder. Just saying.
The boulder, hey, the boulder.
All right, randomly we got
break the boulder out.
Aha! Break the boulder. I'll break the boulder. All right.
The Hulk will die under the boulder's fist.
All right.
Crush boulder like boulder he is.
Hey, I know one person that's broken the boulder.
Shut up!
Hi, Happy.
Leave my boulder crushing alone. It's a good skill that I've learned from the masters.
You mean Happy broke?
Wait, whoa. I don't remember teaching you this skill. And possibly the cutest moment of this whole chapter, we've got Frosh talking to Rogue, and Frosh is all worried that she's gonna get kicked out of the guild because she's weak. And this is the one time that Rogue has looked absolutely cool. He looks down, he just kind of smiles warmly at Frosh and says, it's like, don't you worry, I'm with you, so you won't disappear. And it's like, it's this really cute scene between Rogue and Frosh. And it just works so well. And then we move on, we're outside, and we see the Fairy Tale crew getting ready to head back because they finished eating, and they're talking about how they're all full, and some of the funniest dialogue here is actually Lucy talking about how much of a nightmare it is to be sleeping with the team. It's just like, Natsu snores so loudly, Gray ends up naked before you know it, Urza always crawls into my bed. I'm like, wait, on the last one, why are you complaining?
Hello.
Yeah, you get an extra set of pillows.
And then everybody's like, oh yeah, where is Urza? And I love Charles like, poor Gray, and we get this chibi SD flashback of what's been going on with Gray, and I'm like, this is adorable, but at the same time, it's hilarious.
And
because
Shelly is there.
Yeah, Shelly is there. It's just love. I love how you've got Mako and Wakaba in the background, like doing retarded kissy face shit. Like, I don't know what that's about, but whatever.
Oh, they're probably drunk.
And then we got, he's like, let's make everything crystal clear today. Juvia wants to make everything crystal clear too. And I'm like, wait a minute. When did Juvia become Frosh? What the fuck?
Am I the only one who's actually getting the vibe that Juvia wants to strip in front of everybody too? Like,
oh God, I'm sure she does.
To make everything clear.
All right, then we move on. Then we move on to everybody asking where Urza is, and I love Happy's reaction to this. It's like, maybe she's choo, and I'm like, really? Okay, so Happy gets it that Urza and Jalal are gonna bang each other. At least somebody finally does. And then we got the two cats. Then we turn back to the two cats talking to each other back and forth while we get a nice ass shot of Lucy. That's the highlight of this chapter.
You can never get enough ass shots of her.
All right. Then a mysterious figure standing in front of the Fairy Tale Guild lodgings. Oh no, who could it be? But I do like that apparently Dragon Slayers have like amazing eyesight. Like that I like. Okay, so yes, we move on to the next page, and the very first panel is Yukino standing there in like a little nice shirt, and you can tell that the breast fairy has been kind to her. That's all we're saying. And I like how they're all, like, forming one sentence. You've got Natsu with your Wendy saying Sabertooth, and then Lucy finishing it off with Stellar Spirit Mage, and they're like so fucking surprised by the fact that she's there. Then we go back to Miliana and Urza and more snuggling with the big-tittied redhead, because, you know, you just don't have enough of that. She starts talking about Kagura and how seriously skilled she is and why she joined up with Mermaid Heel. And then you find out that the only person that Kagura will draw her sword for, that sword is only meant to kill Jalal. So, what did Jalal do to make Kagura so mad? But the craziest part is she's got like crazy evil face about how she says she will never forgive Jalal, and she hates him. And in possibly the most epic moment of this chapter is the final image of Urza looking sadly at her friend Miliana for holding on to that grudge and having so much hate for him. It's just sad because Jalal's not that person anymore. He's not possessed by Ultir. It's just, and he's working towards redemption, and it's just, it's so sad. And yeah, that's that chapter. What other comments do you guys have? Anybody?
I still say Jalal raided her underwear drawer. I think that's why she's mad, because a lot of girls get mad at me because of that.
Oh dear God. Anyone else?
I still think Yukino should join Lamia Scale.
I think Yukino should join Fairy Tail, because we only have one Stellar Spirit Mage. We need more.
Lamia Scale doesn't even have one.
Lamia Scale has Toby. Enough said.
If she did join them, they would have all the keys.
Yeah, if she joins Fairy Tail, they have all the keys.
I have like this idea. Does anyone else feel like when all this gets like to the main battle? I have a feeling Rogue is going to end up siding with Fairy Tail, at least like in one manga chapter.
I just kind of want to see some cool shit happening through the rest of the tournament.
I think someone's gonna die.
Someone's gonna die, and it's gonna be the master of Sabertooth.
Oh yeah.
That guy needs to die because he's a douche. Just saying. He eats grapes. He's a douche. So.
And he was about to eat a pineapple.
That
pineapple.
All right, so yeah, that is going to wrap us up for the manga recap itself, and we are going to move on to the read-through. The Grand Magic Games Day 2 results. Raventail, 36 points. Sabertooth, 20 points. Lamia Scale, 20 points. Blue Pegasus, 19 points. Quattro Puppy, 17 points. Mermaid Heel, 12 points. Fairy Tail B, 12 points. And Fairy Tail A, 12 points.
Our guild's name. It turned into Quattro Puppy?
It was a promise between men. Can't be helped.
As the second day comes to an end, Crocus is being enveloped in silence. What threads are being woven behind the scenes?
Yeah, the magical energy remnants of Xerath that crime sorcerers felt every year. This time, we still haven't felt it.
What does that mean?
There are several possibilities that I can think of. If you assume that it's a person, perhaps that person didn't come to Crocus this time. Another possibility is that the person is in the city, but not using magic. It could even be a participant in the games that hasn't made an appearance yet. If, on the other hand, that magical energy is from some kind of device, or perhaps from a specific place. Perhaps the device isn't in operation, or there's some sort of filter that prevents the magical energy from leaking out. It'd be nice if that were the case. Shall I take a look at things on the organizer side starting tomorrow?
Don't do anything that's too conspicuous.
I know already. Ultir's pretty much nailed me down.
Don't overdo it.
Night, Erza.
Yeah.
To think that there would ever be a day where we could have a normal conversation. Thank you, Urza.
It's gotten late. Has the banquet ended already?
Finally found you.
Huh? Who is it?
Super strong, right? Super strong, right? Air-chan, it's been a while.
Miliana!
I missed you!
Miliana! You joined a guild, huh?
Yeah, Mermaid Heel.
Are Sho and Wally in the same guild?
What are you talking about? Mermaid Heel is a guild limited to women.
I see.
Those two are still continuing their travels. They get in touch with me from time to time.
Is that right? I'm really happy to see you, Miliana.
Me too, Air-chan.
I'm happy you look so well.
Air-chan, don't cry.
You're one to talk.
Sabertooth Lodging, Crocus Garden.
So pitiful. I can't even bother with tears. You trash. Think carefully about why we're at the top of the magic guilds. Don't look at the insects around you. Don't speak to them. Simply trample over them. What we're looking at is something greater. To make the skies roar. To make the earth boil. To make the seas silent. That is Sabertooth.
Sabertooth Master. Gimma.
Sting.
Yes.
I'm only going to give you one more chance. Don't make such a pathetic scene a second time.
Thank you. I'll definitely meet your expectations.
Yukino.
Yes.
There are no excuses left for you. You know this, right?
Yes. I lost to someone from another guild. I stained the name of Sabertooth.
That's not it! You wagered your life and lost. Not only that, but you were pitied by the enemy. There's Sabertooth.
Yes. I will gladly accept any punishment.
Strip off your clothes.
Yes, as you say.
Yukino.
Please be quiet, Frosh. Your guild stamp. Erase it.
Yes. It was only for a short while, but thank you for everything.
Get out of my sight. Trash.
He sure takes things to the extremes, huh, our master?
It can't be helped. This is the way of the strongest guild, after all.
So lonely.
This is a guild?
Huh?
Yukino is our comrade.
She disappeared because she was weak. The strongest guild had no need for her, right?
Now that you mention it, it seems a young lady will be entering Yukino's place.
Oh! With that, the strongest five will all be assembled!
Fro? Fro is weak too. Will Fro disappear as well?
You won't disappear, Frosh. I'm with you after all.
Yeah, Fro won't disappear.
I sure ate.
You eat too much.
I'm full too.
Is lodging around here?
Yeah, almost there.
Is everyone in the same room?
This is really the worst. Not to snore so loudly.
Gray ends up naked before you know it. Erza always crawls into my bed.
Now that you mention it, where are Gray and Erza?
Poor Gray. It seems like Gray got snatched away by Leon.
Let's make everything crystal clear today, shall we?
Juvia wants to make everything clear too.
And Ursa?
I haven't seen her now that you mention it.
Maybe she's bow chicka bow wow.
Huh? She herself was the one that told us not to end up alone, though.
I don't think she's alone.
Huh? There's someone in front of our lodging.
There really is. That person is...
You guys have such good eyes.
You're...
Sabertooth.
Stellar Spirit Page.
I was planning to reveal myself after we had won. And give Air-chan and the others a surprise. But... I just had to see Air-chan as soon as I could.
Well, well. That aside, the one named Kagura on your team is really strong, huh?
That's certainly true. If she got serious, she might even be stronger than you, Air-chan.
I'd really like to spar with her sometime.
Who knows? Maybe you'll end up against each other in the tournament. But there's nothing for Kagura to get serious about in the games.
Is that right?
That undrawn sword. Archenemy. You saw it, right?
That's a disturbing name for a blade.
As the name implies, she swore that she would only unsheath that sword for the one opponent she absolutely must defeat. An opponent she has such hatred for. You could say it's impossible for the two of them to coexist. The man that stole everything away from Kagura-chan. That's a sword meant for killing Jalal.
Eh?
I know you feel the same way, Air-chan. I hate Jalal as well. He made us into slaves, and he killed Simone. Unforgivable. Unforgivable. And that's why I joined Kagura-chan's guild.
The memories that won't fade away, and the gaping chasm that can never be filled. They lead the future into a whirlpool of love and hate. Continue in chapter 282, 10 keys and 2 keys.
Alright, so we hope you enjoyed this episode of the podcast. Obviously, Wendy did in her own special way. I think Loki had the most fun this podcast.
I did. I took everything in the way that it was not meant to be.
Yeah. Loki, like always, took things to a very dark and sexual place. So hide your kids.
Aries all the time.
So hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your
Mainly
husbands,
your
because
wife.
he's raping everybody out here. So, all right. So, yeah, that is it for us, and all that's left for us to do is just basically to do what we do best and name this fucked up episode. So, episode 39 shall be called what? Elfman.
Booth, Bath and Beyond.
Boobs, Bath, and Beyond. I think we've had that, haven't we?
I don't know.
I don't... Okay.
No,
Lucy.
Tatties and titties. They're all you need.
Jalal.
Jalal's grown hate for someone who hates grapes.
Okay. Loki.
Grapes are bad and titties are good.
Happy.
Jalal's cheating on Happy.
Wendy.
Grapes are the devil's mistress.
Oh my god.
I'll grapple.
I'm gonna grape you in the mouth.
I'm gonna grape you in the mouth. I'm the grapist.
Alright, and I'm going with episode 39, Lemon Jello with a side of grape.
Grapist.
I'm gonna grape all over her.
Hey, I want some lemon Jello. Come here.
No, you're not gonna grape them because you're gonna purple all over them.
Come here, Jalal. I want some lemon Jello.
Oh god.
The Boulder approves of this.
Hulk hates purple.
We really hope that you enjoyed this episode. Now we're going to play through all the ways that you can get a hold of us.
You can now find us on iTunes and Zune by searching for Fairy Tale Podcast, or if you're watching us on YouTube, check the links below.
You can visit our website, fairytalepodcast.wordpress.com, to download the latest episodes of the podcast, plus download and see images and recipes from our segments.
You can find us on YouTube by looking at Fairy Tale Podcast. All of our episodes are posted immediately as they are finished, along with all the interviews. And remember to like and favorite the videos, as well as spread the word.
Keep up to date on when the newest episodes and chapters come out, as well as chat with other fans of the podcast and the Fairy Tale community. Discuss all your latest obsessions, share news, and chat with the crew of the podcast. Also be sure to send us your AMVs to post as well as any cosplay images you have. Help our community of fans to grow.
Keep up to date with the latest news, podcast updates, con updates, and what's going on in the world of Fairy Tale by following us on Twitter at FairyTaleCast.
And every time we get another follower, we give Happy a fish.
Aye!
And don't forget, if you want to send us fan mail, send it to fairytalepodcast@gmail.com.
All right, so we're glad that you checked out this episode of the podcast, and remember to, if you would like to help us out in getting to any of the conventions that we're getting to, or
giving
trying
presents. So like this too.
Or trying to help keep the feed alive, you can donate to us by going to konohacornerpodcast.webs.com and clicking on that little donation button. You can also go to directly through us on PayPal to gift us a donation amount of your choice by going and typing in konohacornerpodcast@gmail.com. The amount of your choice will go into Happy's little pouch. And remember, no amount is too small, whether you want to donate $5, $1, $10, $20, or put $1 in Happy's thong. We don't care.
IOUs don't count.
Yeah, IOUs don't count. You don't get lap dances for IOUs. So it doesn't work here either. Just saying.
It only works at cons.
Oh, God. Anyway, so please, while you're doing all that, please do not forget why we're all here, and that is the Fairy Tale series. Help keep Hiro Mashima employed, and it's really, really easy to do. All you have to do is purchase the anime, manga, video games, and all the incredible swag that's out there. Show your support by being a fan. Remember, as you've learned from Urza, mages, yeah, they make the pirates their bitches. I am Natsu Dragneel, and I am saying, what the fuck is with all of the sudden Natsu Yukino shipping? Come on, man.
I'm Elfman, and while you can't bribe a stripper with an IOU, you can bribe her with bacon.
Indeed.
I want to know how you figured this out. There was a scientific study in which this took place.
Testing. Lots and lots of testing.
Is it FDA approved, though, sir?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm Jalal, and now I'm craving bacon.
I'm Logan. Word bubbles, I'm gonna kick your ass.
I'm Lucy, and I wouldn't mind hers in my bed.
I'm Happy, and Wendy, I'm gonna grape you in the mouth.
No, you will not.
I'm the grapist.
I'm Wendy, and I can't really say much about these Yukino crack ships because I'm shipping her with Rogue.
Alright, so that is it for us. We are signing out from our guild to yours. Peace out.